So today we are going to move further to Unit 2, which is Ontological Theories of Happiness. So first is Panchakosh theory, which you might have heard somewhere, an idea of well-being. So Panchakosh means, etymologically it has two different words, Panch and Kosh. Panch means 5, Panch, right? And Kosh means sheets, layers and levels, right? So Panch Kosh means 5 sheets or layers or levels, you can call it anything you want to, of human existence, or you can say human body or soul, which is described in Upanishads, right? So we'll be going through these 5 koshes in short, very crisp manner, because there is also another VAC punch course in which I'll be telling you it in detailed manner. If you want to understand, you can go and watch that video. So first is Annamay Kosh. Annamay Kosh means the physical sheath or the physical body. It includes 5 elements which are termed as Panchbhutas. Panch means 5 and Bhutas means elements, right? So these Panchbhutas are earth, that's Prithvi, water, which is Jal, fire, which is Agni, wind, which is Vayu, and space, which is Akash, right? It depends on the food and nourishment. It is the physical frame, and Annamay Kosh is the grossest form of all the 5 koshas. Grossest means which can be seen, touched, like we can identify it. So it is most grossest, and it includes temporary happiness, because in the further koshas, as we move step by step or sequence wise, we are going towards the permanency of happiness. So it is the most temporary happiness. Next comes Pranamay Kosh, which is vital sheath. Pranamay means pran. Pran means the pran vayu we need, right? So it is a life force energy, which we need. It is energy body, it's breathing, blood circulation, feeling healthy, energetic and alive. Next comes Mano Mekosh. Mano means man. Man means mind. So mind and brain are two different concepts. Mind is man, which is regulated by our emotions, thoughts, feelings, and brain is something different, which we will study in the next, which is Vijnanamay, which is related to Vijnanamay Kosh. So the mind carries different functions like perception, memory, ego, concentration, various things go through, right? It is the creative power also, because we sometimes imagine, and then it is the center of our mind. So man is the center of our mind and emotional experiences. Next is the Vijnanamay Kosh. Vijnanamay means Vijnana, means intellect or knowledge. So it relates to intellect, wisdom, self-awareness, understanding, search for truth, etc. It has the ability or power to discriminate. And the last kosh is Anandamay Kosh. Anand means bliss or happiness. Kosh, we all know. So it is a bliss body, innermost layer. It is related to bliss and peace, complete harmony, perfect health, ultimate truth, and the source of happiness. So this theory of Panchakosh teaches that true happiness lies within and not in external or materialistic things. It is a deep connection between soul and happiness. It is the complete existence of body, mind and soul, which can be acquired through yoga and meditation. So here's the soul. Then comes Anandame. It is like in the reverse order because through the Panchkosh theory we are moving towards the soul or Atman, you can say. So Anandamay and then Vijnanamay Kosh, and I can't create it. Wait. Right. Vijnanamay, Manomay, Pranamay, and Annamay Kosh. So, throughout the theory, we are given the steps of how can we go towards the soul or Atman and can achieve the complete state of harmony, balanced emotions, and like some sort of liberation, I can say, towards the liberation, not liberation exactly. So, अन्न में, प्राण में, विज्ञान में, मनो में, विज्ञान में, आनंद में, and then the soul. Right. Next is the idea of well-being, which is very short. It includes physical, emotional, psychological well-being. I think you are pretty much aware about this on your own because it is what we feel. So I don't think it needs more clarification. It is like a question जिसका बना के आंसर लिखा जा सके without even having studied it. Next is the idea of self and other. So Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, which means the world is one family. True happiness arises not from self-fulfillment but also from meaningful connections and empathy towards others. So the concept of self expands beyond individual desires, which means a sense of sheer humanity and collective well-being. So the idea of self and other, we are going to talk about self and other distinctively. So self is the dynamic, evolving, influenced by social factors, experiences, culture, etc. based on Atman, soul, karma, action, yoga, philosophy, ahimsa, which is taught in the Jainism and Buddhism philosophy. It is a part of Indian philosophy. Social identity, caste system, devotion means bhakti. So it is based on different things which we have talked, and I guess they are 6 in numbers, right? This is 5. So dimensions of self, there are 6 dimensions: physical, cognitive, emotional, social, moral, spiritual. Self allows our own acceptance, means self-acceptance, and our own comparison with us, like self-comparison. And if we talk about others, self we have done. In others, it means people not like us have distinct identity which impacts our attitude, action, and interactions. Next topic is hierarchy and stages of happiness. So stages of happiness, there are like 2 sort of classification which I have had studied. So I think both of them are more or less same. So I've described one in detail, which is pleasure, emotion, mental, spiritual. Pleasure means the things through which we get pleasure, more sort of a comfort, like food, sight means by watching something, etc. Emotional means our happiness, relations, affection. Mental, it includes confidence, success, knowledge, satisfaction. And spiritual, it is joyful meditation, meaning of life, complete balanced emotions, ekdam harmony. Another classification can be pleasure, contentment, joy, and fulfillment. You can also write this more or less same. Next is the hierarchy of happiness. So Maslow has described hierarchy theory, which is based on the needs of humans, like what they actually want. So Abraham Maslow, students also study it in their business studies. who are in commerce, so I think they must be knowing it more. And there are three assumptions of the theory. First, behavior of people is based on their needs. Needs are hierarchical, and the person moves to next level only when previous need is satisfied. It means it goes step by step sequentially, and a satisfied need can no longer motivate a person. So let me draw the diagram for you. So there is like Maslow's need hierarchy theory in more sort of a pyramidal nature. It goes upwards step by step, as we studied just that it is hierarchical in nature. So first need is this, and then last need is this. So first is basic or physiological needs, which means food, clothing, shelter, air, water. Next, when this need is satisfied, only then the person will go to the second. We just studied the assumptions. So after these are satisfied, the person will move to second, which is safety and security needs, which means economic, or we can say financial security, protection from physical dangers, etc. Then he or she moves to the social needs, which is the belonging needs, friendship, love, affection, togetherness, being in a community, sharing values, etc. Next is the self-esteem. Self-esteem means having self-confidence, being competent, having knowledge, independence. And the last, which is self-actualization. It means that when the all lower, intermediate and higher needs of humans are satisfied, then comes self-actualization, which is more sort of like uh, being going through the complete state of harmony, having a balanced life, and then going towards moksha or liberation, which we talk about. So it goes in the upward direction. Must draw this diagram. It carries a lot of marks. Even if you are not able to explain anything, draw diagrams or flow charts, so that it can help you get at least decent marks, right? So this unit ends here, and the next unit number 3, will be taught and explained in the next video. Thanks for being till